Take these beautiful red bell peppers, spread them around. That one looks like a little flower. After this recipe, you'll never order takeout pizza again. Some of our red onions cut up, spread those around. These are my favorite toppings. Put those in there. Some sauteed mushrooms that I sauteed in this delicious garlic olive oil. Get those all spread out. You can add these, leave these off if you don't like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Some delicious pepperoni. Spread these out evenly. I have a big family, so we're using our big skillet. You can make this a smaller size if it's just you. This is great leftovers, so don't worry about making too much. Tastes delicious on day 2. Tastes delicious cold, however you like it. That all spread out. I'm going to go extra pepperoni. Put those all around. Got some Italian sausage, mild. You can use the spicy, but I'm going to add red flakes to mine so I know how spicy it is. Get that all spread out. And I pre-cooked this ahead of time, so it's just nice and crumbly on top of your pizza. It's all done. Now we're going to add our red flakes. If you like a little spice, add a little. If not, add a lot. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. It's not open. And that's just your red pepper flakes. That looks delicious. Gonna go ahead and sprinkle on some Parmesan. You can use the grated, I like the whole. It's more like sliced. You could put any cheeses on this. These are the cheeses I absolutely love. And they always charge you extra when you do takeout. So this is without all the extra charges. Gonna take some yummy provolone. Spread that out. Make that look all pretty. If you get all your ingredients ready at one time, this works out so much better. Everything's just right at your hand, ready to go. Now we're gonna make, since we're making our own pizza or homemade pizza, we're gonna make some homemade pizza sauce. So we have 1 can of tomato sauce. One small can of tomato paste. And go ahead and get your little spatula because tomato paste never comes out. And there's no seasoning in either of these, so we're going to season to our taste. I'm going to start off with some pepper. Some salt. Some oregano. Add extra, so it gives it that Italian flair. Some onion powder. And you can measure these out. I just go by eye. And you could use garlic salt, but I like garlic powder. It gives it that extra garlic kick. Go ahead and get that all in there. We're gonna go ahead and mix this. And now nobody can tell you that your spaghetti sauce or your pizza sauce isn't homemade. It's homemade with all the love and herbs. It smells delicious. Get that all mixed in. You want to make sure that tomato paste gets mixed in. Nobody wants a big old clump of that. This is such a fun dish to make with your kids. They can help out with all these things. All right, that's all mixed in. We're gonna go ahead and spread this over our pizza. And get it all spread out. You wanna make sure you cover up all that cheese. And this is definitely a cheesy, delicious pizza. It's all yummy. Used all of it. Now we're not done with our cheese. We got some Italian 6 blend. You could use just mozzarella. I like all the different versions of the cheese. Get that. Once you try this, I'm telling you, takeout is not going to be an option. Now, for the fun part, we got some pizza crust. Go ahead and pop that open. Maybe. These things are always where I fail. My kids laugh all the time. So this has been sitting at room temperature. It's super soft, super moist. So you're just gonna have to play with it, kind of get it spread out. It's a little too moist. Find the seam. Well, we may just use 2 cans, extra crusts. It's okay, we just roll with the punches. So you're gonna spread this out on your pizza. Obviously this doesn't always happen, but we live in Vegas and it is completely hot out here today. Thank God for 2 cans. Let's hope that this one works a little bit better. Never wants to open for me. See if we pull this one out differently, if we save it from this evil heat out here. Well, when you're cooking, sometimes things just don't go as planned. So you gotta know how to improvise and just keep going with it. As a mom, as a grandma, we always do that. Life is unexpected. Why wouldn't pizza dough be the same way? Go ahead and save that. We saved that one pretty well. Gonna go ahead and get that spread out. So we can just say that this side's gonna be thick crust. It's for me and the kiddos, so my kiddos will never know. They always think everything I make is delicious. So we got that all spread out. You want to try to take it all the way to the edge because this is going to create that delicious crust that you need. Much better. We're going to add some Parmesan and basil olive oil just over the top, just to give that dough that authentic taste, and it'll help it crisp up. Get that spread out. And we're going to take our handy little dandy food brush. Get that spread out. We're going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 35 minutes till this is golden brown on top, and then pull it out. This is fresh and out of the oven. It smells so delish. We're gonna go ahead and get this flipped out of there. Go ahead and flip this over. This is always the scary part. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I couldn't have picked a heavier pan. Ooh, and look at how delicious that looks. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's so meaty. Got all of our vegetables. We got our handy pizza cutter. All that cheese melted all nicely. Let's go ahead and cut into this. All those veggies. I'm so excited to try this. Let's get this scooped out of there. Look at how cheesy. That looks so good. I always like my crust. Let's go ahead and try this. It's really good. It's really good home pizza. Homemade. You got your cheese, your meats, your veggies. This is a winner, midnight, morning, afternoon, whenever you want to eat it. It's a great meal to make with your kids. Check this out. Let me know what toppings you pick.